save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Yes. And I went to a flea market this weekend. I went to a flea market and I took a chance. I took a chance because I am on my last rope. I'm looking for a lot. Listen, I had to take a chance. You do know that I have been collecting. Do I have? Yeah. Okay. Taylor Swift CDs and records. Even though I don't own a record player, it's been my thing. Autographs too. I got a couple of Taylor Swift. I got three now. Three Taylor Swift autographs. Yeah, I'm really Taylor Swift now. Listen, like if you watch the channel for a while, you know that Taylor Swift. I was going through my really difficult time when I just left my job. And it just seemed like her music was comforting me during this time of dilemma. And this right here is the bootleg piece of garbage that I got from some seller, whatever, with the no lyrics. This is the karaoke version. But this right now is my grail. This is what I've been looking for. I'll tell you right now, this is the first time in my collecting life where I have found something that is unattainable. Okay, I can't find it. And the people that have it don't want to sell it. And I don't even understand why, because I'll tell you right now, what this is a Taylor Swift. It's supposed to be a DVD and Blu-ray karaoke. And it's older because the DVD is actually made to be put into a karaoke machine. A lot of people don't have karaoke machines anymore. It's not a thing, you know. I mean, or the CD karaoke machine. I'm sorry, because it's a CDG. So you would put the CD back in the day in the karaoke machine. I guess the words would come up on the karaoke machine on the box. So this thing is kind of obsolete. Doesn't make any sense. I was also told from doing my research, I was told that this came out from Big Machine Records. This was not really like an endorsed by Taylor Swift. I mean, granted, Taylor Swift is on the cover, but Big Machine, when they had their battle and everything like that, and Taylor was like, I'm going to do the Taylor versions of her albums and everything, she lost the rights to all of her CDs or all of her music up to Reputation, which is the last one. And so I'm guessing for Big Machine to make some extra money, they were like, oh, we'll release the set of karaoke CD, DVD combos of all of her first, I think it was 6 albums or 5 albums. I think it might be 6 albums. And we'll sell them to the consumer, and they can, you know, young girls and young guys or whatever that want to sing Taylor Swift music, they can put it in a karaoke machine, or they can just put it in their car and they can sing along, because like I said, it's a CD, you can put it in your car, and then you got the DVD, which you put in your DVD player, and you get the words, and you get these pictures, even though I have not even tried this yet, because I will tell you that this is a bootleg, and I don't want nothing to do with it, but I did get my money back on it, because I called the person out. It was a little bit of a battle, but I got my money back. And but I'm hunting. I'm still hunting for this damn thing, and I can't find it anywhere. I've checked everywhere, and people keep sending me comments. Real nice people. I joined a lot of Facebook groups for buying and trading. Not Selena Gomez. Carpenter there. Sabrina Carpenter and Taylor Swift stuff. I joined a lot of these different groups of people that are buying and selling or trading or whatever, and I'm hoping that someone, one of these will pop up. The only one that I've been able to find is some lady that has one in Canada, and she wanted to sell it. She had it on Marketplace for $10, and I sent her a message. I'm like, listen, you got this thing that I want. I mean, you got it. And I read the read up. I guess her daughter that was 12 years old bought it thinking that it was the actual CD. She bought it by mistake, couldn't return it because she opened it. And she paid $22 for it, but she just wanted to get $10 for it. So I sent the lady a message. I said, listen, I know you live in Canada. I know you got all this stuff going on with this, you know, taxing and tariffs and all this other stuff going on. I'm like, you're looking to get $10 for it. Will you ship it to my house? I will give you $40 to ship it to my house. So I don't care what you pay to have it shipped, which couldn't be that much. Can't be that much to ship a CD. Media mail from Canada to United States. It can't be that much. Can't be. In my head, I want to say it can't be that. But even though, what I told her was, I said, I'll give you my address. You find out what it's going to cost. I said, and I will give you whatever the cost is. I was willing to pay like up to $80 for this thing because I cannot find it, and it's the only CD that I got missing. It's the only one. It's just like Airheads. This is like the grail of what I'm trying to get to complete my collection. I need the actual real one, and this one right here is a copied piece of garbage. Like, I mean, even when I pull this out, you see we got the, you know, I went through this before. I did shorts on this thing just to try to help the consumer, because they're still selling these things on eBay right now. And the guy's using the same photograph that he's been always using. He's using different storefront names. If you go on right now on eBay and look up Taylor Swift Reputation Karaoke, you're going to find one guy that's selling one for real, okay? But he wants, I think it's like $35 just to ship it, okay? And it's coming from like England or something like that. And then there's another guy that's selling it from China. The ones that are selling them from China, they're 100% fake, okay? They're just fake, they're garbage, because this was a United States release. So what they're doing is these guys, they put two and then they sell them, and then they put another two on another storefront or in the same storefront, but they're always using the same exact photograph. So I actually got the photograph like screenshot, so I know better to not have anything to do with anybody that has this actual screenshot, because I'm like, this is like straight off of Google. This isn't even like this isn't their CD. This was somebody that sold this thing years ago, and yes, it's a real one in the picture, but that's not what you're going to get. You're going to get this photocopied, burn on demand piece of garbage. So, yeah, what this video is about today is I went to the flea market and I picked up a Taylor Swift CD, we'll call this a blind box, okay? I looked everywhere, okay? My son wanted to go to the flea market. We went up and down the aisles, And is there anything else written on this thing besides Taylor Swift CDs? No. We went up and down the aisles, and there was a guy all the way at the end. He had tons of Taylor Swift records, but they were all bootleg stuff. You know, it was stuff that had no barcode. Usually, if it doesn't have a barcode, it's probably a bootleg. And it was also stuff from her Live Era tour stuff, and she hasn't released anything live from her Live Era tour. Like I'm pretty sure if Taylor Swift's gonna release a compilation album or even a whole concert from her Era tour, it's probably going to be a pretty cool looking thing. It's probably going to be a box set. It might be like maybe 10. I would love to see them do like what they do with Bob Dylan. Like, I got Bob Dylan stuff that like, it's like his whole year of concerts on like 50 discs. You know what I mean? I paid quite a bit for it, but you get the whole year, and you get I mean, granted, his set list is usually the same, but he does change it up a little bit. He might change the tempo, or he might change the lyrics a little bit, or he might talk to the audience a little bit. I like that stuff. Elvis does it too. They get tons and tons of live Elvis stuff. That's cool, you know, especially if you can get like the whole year, because you get to see, you know, his ups and downs. If the microphone's cut out, or there's a problem or whatever, or somebody doesn't show up, or it's just it's probably the closest you're gonna get to actually being at the tour without being at the tour, you know. And I'm thinking that Taylor Swift would probably do something like that before she releases some kind of crappy bootleg piece of garbage. So yeah, this guy had. So I'm going through this thing, and I go up to the guy, and I noticed that he had the records, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna deal with these. He wanted $100 for, I think it was 3 record set of Taylor's Live Era album, whatever. And I'm like, this is clearly a bootleg, and I'm not gonna pay $100 for that. I'm not gonna pay $100 for a bootleg anything. But then on the counter, he had authentic, real Taylor Swift CDs mixed in with like Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses and all the rest of the regular people there. You know, a lot of newer stuff. You know, a lot of I think the brand new Selena Gomez album with Betty Blanco and stuff like that. And I'm looking through these things. I'm like, but I don't see this. I didn't see this anywhere. And did I do that right? Did I get high enough? I didn't see this anywhere. So I asked him. I said, "Do you have any of the Taylor Swift karaoke CDs and stuff?" He goes, "No," but he goes, "But I do have." He goes, "I was gonna give this a shot." He goes, "I do have a mystery box. I got mystery boxes of CDs." And he goes, "I have different artists." He goes, behind the counter, he's got he had a Bon Jovi one. Okay, he had a who else was on that? There was a Bon Jovi one. There was a David Bowie one. There was, who else was? Rod Stewart. Odd names. Okay, different people. But he said, he goes, "I have a Taylor Swift one." He goes, I'm selling it for $25, but I guarantee you there's at least $50 to $100 value in here. And I'm like, 50 to $100. He goes, so you're definitely gonna get your money back. You'll definitely get your money back, and whatever's in the box. He goes, "I packed it up for you. you know, and that's the way it is. You know, I packed it, I put as many as I possibly could in a box, and so I'm like, well, how many's in the box? And he's like, I honestly can't tell you. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not good, you know, because I'm like, what if there's only like 3 in the box? He goes, but I guarantee that you're gonna get your money back because whatever's in the box is worth the money. So I'm like, all right, this now I'll tell you right now, this is the way I've been lately. Number one, I'm like, bing, you know, I'm like, content. This is content for $25, okay, which I have a sponsor that helps me out now and then. I'm like, well, he helps me out a lot. He helps me out a lot. I'm not saying now and then. He's pretty punctual. He's pretty amazing. I'm like, this would make great content, and it's exactly what my budget is calling for. And what I figured the best way to do it would be to introduce this like this, and then take this box over to the table, cut it open, and whether you're a Taylor Swift fan or not, I'll be able to explain to you whether or not I got a good deal or I just got ripped off by some guy that's always at the flea market, though. I gotta tell you that right now. The only thing that made me feel very calm about this was that he's been there. I've been going to this same flea market for, sheesh, since I was a child. My father used to take me there. My mother used to take me there when I was a little kid. And this guy has actually been there, I think, my entire life. So he's not going anywhere. I think if I get ripped off and I go back there next week and I'm like, hey, you ripped me off. I'm pretty sure that, I'm pretty sure he's going to be on the level. So I got to think about this. Now, if I spent $25 and a CD of Taylor Swift goes for brand new, factory sealed, lowest possible, $10, okay? Lowest. They're usually around $14, so between $10 and $14. If I get 2 that are halfway decent, I've made my money back. So I don't think that he was wrong by saying that I'm going to get my value out of this, because literally if there's 4 or 5 CDs in here, I should make my money back as long as they're not used, damaged, broken, missing components. This is going to be a hit or miss, okay? And so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to stop this thing. I'm going to take it over to the table. I'm going to set up the camera work and everything like that, and work my editing process thing, and you guys we're gonna meet at the table. I'm gonna unbox these things. I'm gonna tell you what exactly I got, because some of you guys probably have no idea what the hell half of what a Taylor Swift stuff is. But if you are a Taylor Swift fan, then this is gonna be a little this is gonna be fun. This will be fun for all of us, because you'll be able to be as excited as I am if it's something really cool, or you'll be like, oh man, it's a bunch of common. This is almost like buying a blind bag or a blind pack of baseball cards. You know what I mean? It's like either you're gonna get you're gonna pull that big name card that's worth a ton of money, or you're gonna get just a bunch of common plays. You know what I mean? That's what I felt here. And listen, fingers crossed that there's a copy of this in there. I mean, I took that as a chance, because he goes, I don't have. All he was selling was new stuff on the counter. It was all brand new, factory sealed. He said the stuff that in the box does have some used stuff in it. Some stuff doesn't have covers. He was very honest with me about what he goes, but this was just like the stuff that I wouldn't like put out on the counter. All right, whatever. We'll see. Let's go check this out. All right, so we're at the table here, and I'm gonna cut this open. And what I'm going to do is move the box to the side, and I am going to blindly, with my eyes closed, grab each title and put it in front, then I'll open my eyes. Okay, oh, so we fill it up with okay. Alright, so we fill it up with a bunch of newspapers. So we'll see what this is all about here. Alright, so we got the newspapers. It's always fun to open up the newspaper, find out exactly. This guy, this doesn't even look like a real newspaper. Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. Oh, well, they still made newspapers. What's going on there? Farmers, small business owners versus Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's time to choose. Alright, yeah, I guess that's just a filler. Alright, let me there's a wrapper in here. So I have to unwrap the wrapper. Sorry about that. And then I should be able to just grab freely. Alright, here we go. This is casting a shadow. I gotta go this way. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Let's get these things stuck in. Okay, first one we got is Lover. All right. I do already own Lover. Let's see what the quality is. Make sure they're real. Yep, they are real. What's that? Is that written on purpose? Meet me in the... No, that was there. That was there. Tail likes to put some stuff in her thing there. It's got sun damage. What do we got going on here? Oh, look good. Okay, all right, all right. All right, so I will tell you that that's actually a good start. I do own Lover already, which is one of her... It's actually a very common album for her, you know. But I gotta say the value of that right now, if I was gonna resell it, if I really wanted to, which I'm not planning on reselling anything, so don't be asking, hey, you gonna resell these things? No, I'm not reselling anything. I usually hang on to everything. But because I like to have duplicates of them, just in case something might happen. This is probably about $10 on eBay. $8, 10, between $8 and $10. So you know, I'm so far so good. I'm gonna go that way with these things today. We'll stack them up. We're gonna go with the next one. Oh, good. This one I actually did need. All right, here we go. This is it's Folklore, right? No, it's Evermore. Sorry. Oh, jeez. This is Evermore. All right, and I'll tell you why I needed. So this is official because it does have the Disney. Oh, what's this though? Why does it have tape on the other side? I'll deal with that later. I did need one of these because I received a bootleg, and this does not. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. Because usually when these circles are like really big like that, I do not know. But the deal is that on the back here we do have the piracy thing. My Evermore does not have the piracy thing, and it doesn't have the bonus track. So this one right here is a definite put in plastic and for me to keep. I will tell you that Evermore, I believe it's actually Taylor Swift's worst album, or she says it's her worst album, so it's her least favorite album that she ever did. But in order to be a completist, you got to have it. Mine's is the one I have is not only that, but it's not only does it not have this thing on the back, but it does have some water damage. So there's like little weird water damage creasing on the top. So yeah, what are we talking here? Maybe I mean, if I was to buy this thing $12, $14, I'm putting that one to the side over there because that's a box up and put someplace else. We have a copy of Red. All right, now I will tell you that Red. This is if it's got the 2 CDs in it. So you got the CD1. I'll just open this way. CD2. All right, they're both there, and they both seem minty. I don't want to break them. So far we're good because so far these are all legit originals. They're not bootlegs. Do have a little crack right here in the cover. Not a big deal. I can always buy an alternate cover. I do own Red already. This is the Red Taylor's version. There's also the Red Big Machine version, but Taylor's version is a lot better. It's got so many extra tracks. It has a second CD. Also my favorite album. This is the one that I advise any person that is going through some kind of turmoil or issue, or if you just want to discover Taylor Swift for the first time, I would go with the Red album and go right to All Too Well, the 10-minute version, and just listen to it. And then there's so many other awesome tracks on this thing that I am literally blind, so I can barely see. But this right here is the track listing, all of that. I mean, that's pretty. She really the guy that gave her the old screw over there that tried to take the rights to all of her he sold all her masters or whatever. He tried to screw her over. She really pulled it over on him by releasing stuff like this and making the fans and also the radio stations stopped playing all of the non-Taylor version stuff altogether. So that's pretty cool. This one I'm gonna put over here because I do have 2 copies of Red already because it's my favorite album and I don't want nothing to happen to it. Oh man. Reputation. Yeah, not the karaoke version. Bummer. A little bit of a bummer. Okay, but what would be cool about this is these Taylor Swift Reputation albums are supposed to come with a poster. And I attempted to collect all of the posters. Does this have the poster? If it has the poster, that's got significant value. If it does not have the poster, the value has depreciated. No poster. No poster there anyway. Nope. No poster. All right, but we did get this is important too. The slip cover is actually does appreciate the value too. Did you put the poster in here? Nope. No poster. Dang it. Yeah, she released I believe this several am I gonna get this thing open? Several posters. When I say several, I don't mean 7. I mean I think there's like 4. And each Reputation album came with a different poster, but you don't know which one you're gonna get. She loves doing that kind of stuff, you know. Listen, the lady be a marketing genius. I'm sorry, you know, any way you want to look at it. The fact that she puts out like multiple covers of her albums and forces you to buy all four or 8 or whatever it is of her albums because you got to have them all. You know what I mean? It's like a Pokemon. You got to get them all. That's just genius because you got to figure every little kid or adult. I mean, I'm an adult and I have to have all of them. You know, so that's definitely a thing. So yeah, this does have some significant value as far as so far. I gotta tell you, with just the 4 that I have shown you so far, I have made my money back because this one right here, used on eBay without the slipcover, could go between $10 to $12. If it had the poster, it would probably be around $20. So yeah, I wish I had the poster, but it does not. That's gonna go on my just in case something ever happens to my CD collection. Then we have a copy of Folklore, and this is the Meet Me Behind the Building. Meet me behind the building. I think it's this is the Target exclusive. What would be so cool if I opened one of these damn things up and it had like an autograph in it or something? That would be great. And that's good. That looks so far so good. Does it have the piracy thing? Yep, there it is. I always look for that. And let me make this clear. I had a couple people that were telling me, you know, the European ones don't have the piracy thing. You're correct. There's a couple of places, the European ones, and there's another place that does not have the piracy sticker, but the piracy thing there. But the United States does. But I will tell you that, you know, the quality is still there, whether it be a Japanese release, that's still. But if usually those Chinese ones, the ones that say made in China, yeah, they're definitely not worth the money. You definitely don't want to sink your money on that stuff. All right, so we have a Target exclusive. Meet me behind the building. Folklore. I do own this, but I gotta tell you, the case is in good shape. So I mean, I could use the case for another scratched up disc. All right. Ooh. Okay. So this one has been counterfeited and has been. You're gonna think it's strange, but this has been. There's a lot of fakes. A lot of fakes in this one. Matter of fact, I don't know if I have my other fakes handy anywhere around here. No, I put them in the. Oh wait, I do. Yeah, let's get this. Let me break out my fake here. Yeah, this is the fake. Okay, and we've gone through this before. Watch. Look at the crappy printed quality. Cover's broken also. Watch. Yeah. No, it's not glossy. And it's the burnt disc thing going on there. Yeah, I keep this around just so every time I do a video, I want to show you what the fake piece of trash looks like. This is this is it. So yeah, the cover's useless to me. This is just not good. But what I got here is this. Now this goes for a little bit on eBay. This would be one of the more of the grail items from Taylor Swift, and it's her like Christmas EP. Now, if I open this thing up and it folds out into a poster, so let me show you this right here. Here we go. This is the fake one. You pull this out like this. It's a card. Just a card. I don't even know where this picture came from. I don't know. I don't recall this picture ever being on the official release, so I don't know where that the scam artist got that picture from. Whatever that lovely eBay person that really is set on telling me that this is the real deal. It's absolutely real. You don't like it? No, I didn't like it because it's fake. It's a burnt copy of a disc. It's worth like $2. So let's open this thing up. So let's see. First, Ah. Woohoo. All right. Yes. All right. So we have the glossy. Oh, shoot. Didn't want to do that. Oh, almost destroyed it. No scratches. Okay. We have the glossy. So, I'll tell you right now, I just made my money back just because I obtained this CD. Because this thing right here, yep, here we go. Oh, there's a picture. It's on the inside. I didn't know it was there because and then it has. So yeah, this, although it's not it wouldn't be my favorite go-to. I mean, it is a holiday album. It does have collectible value as far as Taylor Swift CDs go, and that's gonna be one that I'm gonna put in hard plastic and put away. Let's grab. We'll keep going. There's quite a bit in here. The next one I kind of peeked, and yeah. This is the original Folklore. This is the one that you would be able to buy at any Target, Walmart, any place. Very, very common. This is the most common of all of them. Does it have the? Yep. Okay, so it's got the piracy thing on it. So we are looking at a U.S. release once again. We got the disc. Disc is real. Don't see any significant scratches or anything. According to him, I guarantee him all the play. All right. Okay. Booklet's a regular booklet. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. This is probably one of the lower end ones. Maybe about $5 used on eBay. So put that one over there. Oh, we got a So this looks like I'm gonna be using this for a case because this is Taylor Swift's Speak Now album. Oh, that's rough. Look at that. Yeah, that one's a little rough. This one might be just a throwaway. But I'm okay with that because the case alone is worth about $1. You know what I mean? And I could use the case. As far as the CD, I'm not sure. Maybe if I clean it up, we got a lot of something over here. I don't know if that's fingerprints or scratching or scraping, or that could even be some kind of mildew or something going on there. But well, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep this one distant from the rest of my my stuff here. But as far as the plastic case goes, if I got a, I'm gonna throw that one on in this direction because this would technically be trash to me because it doesn't really have any value without the cover on the front or the back or anything else. But yeah, I could use the plastic case. All right, then we have Fearless. Now this is a good $15, $15 value. So this is a good one. This is her Fearless Taylor's version. If we have 2 discs in here, we are good to go. And we have the 2 discs. And are the discs? Yep, the discs are silver. Do we have the? There it is. There's the piracy. So we have a legit Fearless here, and yep, this is 100% the real deal because we have the booklet that turns into this massive poster that most teenage girls stick on their walls and everything, and that's another reason why you end up finding like these CDs that look like this, because more than likely this is probably on somebody's wall somewhere, the poster from the Speak Now album. This is kind of cool. Okay, I'm digging that. It's not one I need. We got a sticker here or something. See that? What's that? What is that? I do not know. It looks like they tried to tape it. Looks like it has some staple hole. No, what? I bet you this thing was on somebody's wall. Yep, look at this. Hey, I called it, didn't I? Look at that. This was tacked to somebody's wall. There's one on each side, and I guess they probably put tape on it when it started to fall off the wall. Wow. Listen, I can't script this stuff, my friends. This is just from stuff, because I see a lot of people do unboxings on not just unboxings, but their collections on YouTube, and a lot of the girls that have these albums, if you look in the background of their thing, when they go to show you their CDs, they're like, well, I have the poster hanging up. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, well, I get it. You know what I mean? But I don't think I'd ever put any holes in my posters. I think that'd be a little bit crazy. All right, next one we have is, oh, okay. Oh, this is a little off, because this is actually Fearless. Okay, so this is Fearless Taylor's version. This is Fearless's this is the Big Machine version. This is the company that stole her masters. So what somebody did was they actually, well, what the guy did, I guess what he did, I don't know if he did on purpose or not on purpose. He put the photographs from the Taylor Swift 1989 deluxe edition in the cover, I guess, you know, to fill in the cover of I mean, in general, this is, I mean, just this packet of cards alone, I mean, I could probably sell if I really wanted to sell it. I of course I wouldn't, but they all here. Oh, we got stuck together. Okay, all right. What's cool is that they re-released this thing. She re-released the 1989. She did the 1989 Taylor's version, but when she did it, the Polaroids were not like this heavy, thick Polaroid plastic. So yeah, this, I'm gonna separate this because this right here should not even be in this, because this is totally different. And yeah, look at this. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. All right, so we got another cover. You know, we got another cover. One disc, plus it's Big Machine. Big Machine could bite me. This is, okay, oh, so this one right here is where these should be. These should be in here. So, if you were to buy this thing, this is the way it would be. This is the deluxe edition. And, wait, hold on. What the heck? Oh, what is this? Hold on. Maybe I should be nervous, because what if it's not even Taylor Swift related? What the hell? Oh. Taylor Nation. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever even seen that before. I don't know if I have this on any of my sets. I'm going to have to take a picture of that to find your photo in Taylor Mosaic visit. What is this? Hey, listen, Taylor Swift fans, do me a favor, because I own a lot of 1989. I don't know what this is. I mean, I do see like like two little pinholes at the bottom. Right, there's like one right there. There's one right there, but none at the top. Oh, actually, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. There's one right in the center. So it looks like right there. So it looks like they must have put one in there and asked had it hanging on the wall like that. But I've never seen this. I do not know what this is. It says TaylorNation.com, which is her company that she sells her merch on. But I do not own that. I don't own this poster. I don't know what that is. That's kind of cool. To me, that would have been, that's not a $25 value, but that's a value. And we have 1989, the deluxe edition. Well, this is not even the deluxe edition. This is just like the special edition. I'm a little confused. I thought it was two. It's not two discs. I'm thinking her other stuff. Okay, looks good. Was this? Wait a minute. I'm having a little confusion here. Yeah. So this is. Yeah. This is a Big Machine. This is not a Taylor's version, and Big Machine released like I want to say there's like 3 of these. Like I have one that's got this many tracks, and then it's got yeah, that's why I'm getting confused. I think it has a DVD, has a bunch of track listings over here. I got another one that has like 2 bonus tracks. This one says Clean on number 13, and I don't think maybe this was released is Clean a song. Man, I don't have my stuff like handy right. Listen, comment below, you Taylor Swift fans. I know that these pictures go with this because that's how mine came, and they all kind of slid together. That poster though, I've never seen before. I don't think I have it in any of my other 1989s, and I have quite the 1989 collection. I mean, I gotta have just this set alone because I wanted to collect all of the Polaroids. I think I own it like 5 times just so I could get all the Polaroids. So I do own all the Polaroids, so those Polaroids are just extra. But yeah, I'm a little confused about that poster. I think the poster's cool. I just don't know where that came from. I don't know if that was actually part of it. Is that something that was a thing? All right. Well, this makes up for this, because here is the Big Machine Fearless. And I've already, listen, I got to tell you right now, I'm sorry. I apologize, but I've already lost track of value but I'm over 25 bucks. I am satisfied. Matter of fact, I do go to that yard sale, flea market, probably at least once every other month or so. So I when I go see the guy, I will thank him for this, because I'll tell you, some of these are really, really good. Actually, this one's got the. I mean, like I said, I don't support Big Machine, but then again, I didn't buy this brand new. So the Big Machine guy did not get my money. The guy at the yard sale, I can't want to say yard sale, flea market got my money. So I'm not really supporting him. I'm just kind of buying what he had already bought. I will tell you that this little spindle holder thing is extremely loose, where this one is tight. So I might actually just take this, put it in there. If this CD isn't better, yep, the CD does not have any scratches. Take this CD and put it in there. Yeah, TaylorSwift.com and MySpace.com. Wow, remember MySpace? Yeah, so this is this with the cover. So as I can use this cover, but I did get the Big Machine version of Taylor Swift Fearless. All right. Oh. All right, guys, listen to me. If this is authentic, I just made a killing. If this is 100% authentic, we're talking about $60 to $80 just for this CD. Okay, this CD had a very short run. It was a Walmart exclusive. It's I believe an EP. Oh, okay. There's even more to it. There's even more to it than that. Okay, so I do have my my bootleg over here. That was better prop. So this is what we're talking about here. This is Taylor Swift's Beautiful Eyes. It was released in a just a CD, and it was released in a CD DVD combo pack. The CD one goes for a little bit less. The CD DVD combo pack goes for a little bit more. But the deal is that this has been extremely counterfeited. There is tons of counterfeits on eBay. People are just counterfeiting this because this was real cheap. When this came out at Walmart, I want to say this was like $6, $7, whatever, at Walmart. Eventually ended up in like the Walmart bargain bin. I remember seeing this thing when I was not a Taylor Swift fan, and I was not into the Taylor Swift stuff, and I remember just seeing it and being like, oh, who cares? You know what I mean? $6. It was like a new release. Everyone make a big deal. Had a Walmart exclusive hype sticker on it and everything. It was like, I believe it was like a blue and a red, and I was like, I don't care. Then when I started collecting, I realized that this is one of the grails. This is one of the so if this is real, so let me I got my fake one right here. So you can see my fake one's all washed out in comparison. Okay. And so we're all washed out. We still got the flowers on each side. Flip it over. Okay. Audio CD, video DVD, Big Machine. Okay, but I also noticed that the coloring on this is a lot brighter. So if I open this up, let me show you something. We have no gloss at all. There's no gloss, and when I open these things up, you can clearly tell they're burnt copy bootlegs. And this should be a poster. It's a card. Okay, so totally fake, piece of garbage. Same person that I bought the holiday collection. If you go on eBay right now, it's the same person. Sometimes they mix it up and they'll give you like a different one, but this is how you sell them. They put them like this, and they're like, oh well, you're getting a good deal because it's like $30. You're getting these really, really hard to get, CDs, and like me, you pay $30. I got my money back though, but pay $30. Okay. I should put in a virtual drum roll, because if I open this up, and we are looking at a semi-glossy CD. The CD is silver, and there's a poster inside instead of just that card. I just got a real good deal in this, and you know what? And in a way, I kind of feel bad for the dealer, because he had no idea what the value of this was. Because like I said, this is definitely, I could easily put this on eBay right now, put down $40, it would be gone in like a heartbeat. All right, here we go. I feel like Charlie opening the chocolate bar. All right. First of all, you see the gloss? So we got the gloss. All right. So let me make sure. So this one says audio CD. And then I don't know why he has this flipped over here, but this is the DVD. And we look good. All right. That looks correct. If this comes right out, no problem, because the other one I have over there is on cheap ink and it was stuck. It was stuck to the thing. This one is not stuck. Does this keep falling? That's why he had it that way, because it's not sticking properly to the thing. I'll just go real. Oh, no. Come on. I might have to alternate covers or whatever. I'll probably do that. See, it's gonna keep falling. There's just not enough. There's not enough going on with the teeth there for it to. Well, I can't even get this thing to. So as excited as I am that this may very well be the humdinger there, the quality. There we go. That works for me. Now, if this opens up into a poster, we got the real deal. It would be even better if it had like the little Walmart hype thing, which says things that are coming out soon. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, we got the poster. This is 100% authentic, the real deal of the Beautiful Eyes album, which is a little bit hard to find. Because like I said, it was a Walmart exclusive, and I guess people just didn't care. So they probably ended up being sold really cheap, or turned into coasters or whatever. But this is my value right here. I'm putting this over here because this is going into some hard plastic with the holiday one there. And we have 3 left. All right, we have a copy of Taylor Swift's Red Big Machine release. It's just the regular version. Let me see here. Yep. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I think this is gonna go with one of my. I actually needed to upgrade mine. Mine's was a little bit beat up. I bought mine used. I buy all of my Big Machine releases used because I will not give Scooter Braun, the Scooter whatever. I will not give him any of my money. So I will buy from a person that already purchased. It just gives me peace of mind that I'm not actually giving my money to somebody that stole somebody else's music and sold it to somebody else. Kind of gave her kind of scammed her a little bit. Kind of fed up with scammers. So yeah, this one's gonna get plasticed up, but that's a good one. And forget about the value already. We're way over $25. Actually, we're way over $100. So we did good. I did good anyway. Whatever. Midnights. This one I actually own already. Package is nice. This is probably the most common version. This would be the one that you'd be able to get at Target or Walmart. I would. Okay, I thought we were missing a. I would love for one of these things to have an autograph in it. That'd be just so cool. that would be. He told me that when I asked him, but he goes, well, I bought from an estate sale, and I just happened to come upon all of these things, so I figured I'd try to unload them as fast as possible. And I got one more, last one. Box is empty. The other one's in my hand. And what it is, as I'm dropping things, is another copy of, let me see here. What I do with it? Another copy of Red. This one does not have a crack. Well, the other one had a crack in it. This one does not have the crack, so that's kind of good. And these things right here on eBay sell for like at least $10 all day long. So for some reason they're getting to be a little bit more scarce. I have no idea why. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna throw it out there at you. I feel like I totally got my value worth. Look at that. And we'll forget about the ones that don't have any cover art or whatever. And then here is the the grail items to me. These are my keepers, the ones that I'm gonna prominently be happy that I have, because this one I had to upgrade because my case was all cracked up and the disc was all scratched up. I bought it from a used, from whatever. And then these two, wow, I'm super excited. Anyway, with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Please comment below. I'm probably gonna post these things on all of my Taylor Swift group sites, also for the collectors, so they can give me their feedback on how well I did. I mean, because this was kind of a cool thing. And I will tell you, if I go back up there and he does have another one of these, another box of these things, 25 bucks, I might take another gamble, because this was impressive. Granted, I didn't get my real reputation, but this is cool. This is cool. All right, and with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button. Please hit that share button. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit something. Hit the bell for notifications. Comment below, and tell me what you think. I mean, and if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, I apologize. I explained to my viewers, I try to post the Taylor Swift stuff during the week, because I know that you guys look forward to the regular movie reviews and conversations or whatever on Friday and Saturday. But yeah, in general, I mean, this is impressive, most impressive. But I'm not a Jedi yet. See you later. You should have saved me some.